Hi everyone, this short video is going to talk about some strategies for active reading if you don't have a printer. So one of the issues you might be facing, since we're all going virtual during the pandemic right now, is that you might not have access to your own private printer in order to print up some of the readings that we need for class. Reading actively really entails being able to work with the text, and since we're going to be writing an analytical summary or a rhetorical analysis of should writers use their own English, you really need to be able to mark up the text just to save yourself some time. So I'm going to show you kind of an easy, really low-tech way to get around not having a printer. So the first thing is you could always download a PDF of the text. Depending on the Adobe product you have, you might be able to mark up that version. But if you're dealing with a smartphone or even a tablet or something that doesn't have that kind of functionality, we can still make the text usable in the same way that we would if we printed it out. So the first thing that you're going to do is make sure you're on full text, not on the PDF. And then all you're going to do is highlight the entire text. And I would not do a Control-All or Control-A here because that's going to highlight everything on the web page, and you don't need all that extra formatting. So you're going to go through and you want to make sure that you get all the references, the copyright, everything, so that you have it. Then it's as simple as copying it over onto your clipboard, either with a right click or with a Control-C. And then from there, you have a few choices. If you have Microsoft Word and you like to use Microsoft Word, you can use that, and I'll show you that in a second. The other thing that you can do if you don't have those kind of programs is you can simply use Google Docs or any kind of software document. So for this one, all you're going to do is you're just going to paste the text directly into your Google Doc, which is going to help you save it. If you wanted, you could even go in and grab yourself your citation. So we have our APA citation. We can copy that. We can put that on the Google Doc as well, so that we have it for later. And then from there, you have some different options. So up here, you can add comments and editing. And so as you're reading, you can say, oh, look, here's something I want to highlight. You can highlight in different colors, depending on what you need. If you want to add a comment, it helps you kind of save those. And what that's going to do is then when you're ready to kind of sit down and write your paper later, or you need to look stuff up, you can kind of keep track of what you were thinking, the exact same as if you were using paper and pencil or reading from a printed copy. The same thing is true of the Microsoft Word. Sorry, I have to find the places. We could go back here and I can just grab the full text. I'm not going to grab the whole thing this time, just to kind of give you a sense of what we're doing. The other nice thing about this is if you really hate the way that this looks, you can go in and you can change it to make it more readable for yourself. Say you want to get rid of the fancier text, you want something more readable. You can even, say I want some more spacing between it and give yourself more space. For Microsoft Word, you can do the exact same thing, right? You can use the highlighting feature to leave highlights in the manuscript yourself. And then also, if you go up to the review section, you can leave a comment. Just like that. And then you can save the file so that you have the information later. So that way, what you're doing is you're not constantly having to go back to the original document that doesn't have any markings or any notes on it. And you can really make the same sort of a document that you would make on a piece of paper with a pencil and a highlighter. So if you have any questions or need any help with that, don't forget you can reach out at any time and I can help you. Have a good one.